Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React Time. Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
Office Bloke Daz.
Together we are the Office Blokes.
We are indeed.
It's true, we've actually started filming content for the second channel for the first time in absolutely ages, haven't we?
It's true.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah?
Yeah, going well.
There's going to be some top 10 sort of quiz stuff. There's also going to be, potentially, guess that British phrase, where we're going to use some local slang and you're going to have to figure out what we're actually going on about.
I think I'd be well up on that. Because being around young kids as well, you'd be the same.
Yeah.
Young kids come up with all kinds, but Manchester slang is like, you grew up with it.
There's a lot to go at, I think.
There is.
There's loads.
There's a lot to go at there, so that'll be great, laugh.
Yeah.
That'd be really good.
So if you're not subscribed to the second channel, go and try and find it. Office Blokes second channel, it's called.
Ooh, where'd you get that name from, Dave?
It's very creative.
Very creative. I mean,
Not only did we pioneer the use of Patreon for reactions, and also we invented
Patreon.com.
reactions, but we also invented having a second channel. Where
We invented the internet.
We did invent the internet as well, yeah. Yeah, it's true. Right then, news bloopers. Reporters have dirty minds. They do. You just have to hear the compilation of them all saying Jeremy Hunt.
Jeremy, I was going to say,
Wrong.
Is there one or two of those in here, I would guess?
Yeah.
There could be loads.
There was one I saw where it was a female presenter, and she said, obviously, what we're all thinking, not Jeremy Hunt, but Jeremy
Sounds
Hunt,
like
Jeremy Hunt with a C.
Yeah.
And she
Jeremy
goes,
Chunt.
Jeremy Chunt. She goes, I've never said that before. It's usually men who say that.
Whoa.
And I was like, what?
Whoa.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Were you highly offended?
I was extremely. I'd put in a complaint and everything.
wrote to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How dare you?
As well.
Anyway,
Very dare.
news bloopers. Reporters have dirty minds. Let's go for it.
Police department in California is taking an unusual approach to catch porn pirates red-handed.
Porch pirates, yes.
Pardon me.
Just nannying at its silliest and its worst.
Well said. You do not mess with the sausage.
Do not mess with the sausage.
Don't. Well, you said it. Over to you guys.
It'd be a crime to hide the sausage, wouldn't it?
Chris Belisario is still...
Oh, dear. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse.
I love Aussie news reporters.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen so many clips of them just having a laugh, and it seems like they're up for it, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Probably not as woke as everywhere else at the
Are
moment.
they a
You
bit
say
more
something wrong on
sort
the TV over here, you get proper downgraded.
A bit more editorial over there where they can sort of add bits themselves and they think themselves a bit. And
it seems like there's a lot of moments like that where they lean into a bit of innuendo or a bit of fun and just take the
sort of
piss.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it should be.
Walker, I was originally going to come in between her legs, but yeah, that's not what was not going to happen. Would not have made for good TV had she fallen over. So we're not trying to create a liability.
So picks up on that.
Spend some time outdoors. It should be pleasant out there.
Yeah, I do enjoy 69. I might need to go up to the tea times. All right.
Sask Energy is announcing a proposal to jack up the cost.
This is the season that matters, and despite the fact that they've had such a tremendous amount of sex during the regular season,
Let's get excited about that 69. I mean, that's pretty good this time of year, isn't it? I know you're excited about the win, but how about that 69?
If you'll remember, last year he was dealing with a bulging disc issue in his lower back.
7:02 already this morning, and just flying by like this week. It's Wednesday, right?
I think so.
Hump day.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Hopefully we'll have a dry hump day.
It's not real. Oh.
What did she say?
Luckily,
a dry week or something.
No, luckily we'll have a dry hump. I think
I always said.
Get to a certain age.
People shouldn't be wearing ankle socks. Just get long socks, people.
Get
Come
socks.
on.
Pull your pants down. Or put your leg down.
Yeah,
Keep your pants up.
Now, Tyra Majors is live at Bakersfield Workwear in costumes with all the tips you need to know. Tyra, you were looking quite delicious this morning, I have to say.
Do I look like a tasty Popeye's chicken sandwich?
I am not going to answer any of these questions.
I kind of want to eat myself, but I can't.
That's your kind of thing, Maria. You love doing it yourself.
Good morning, everyone. Sometimes, yeah, I can. Take a look.
Tony Abbott still needs to be elected first.
Well, I won't be talking to the rose expert anymore.
I know. But you can ask me anything about peonies. I love peonies.
Oh, flowers. Peonies. Yes,
peonies.
yes.
Joining us in our studio now is the leader of Scottish Labour, Kezia Dugdale. Thanks very much for being with us.
Aaron, again, congratulations.
She was not impressed, was she?
Not at all.
Scottish labia. Is that a common gaff? It's people saying labia.
I've never heard it before.
No, I've never heard that.
Well, Scottish Labour Parliament, the Labour Department don't have or Labour Party don't really have many people, do they? In power.
Not in
SNP, in
not
it.
in British
Conservatives,
government.
no.
Yeah.
I don't even know anyone from the Scottish Labour Party.
No, I know like sort of one of them that's in Parliament all the time, but there's not many of them. I don't think. Is there?
This is great so far.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Joining us in our studio now is the leader of Scottish Labour, Kezia Dugdale. Thanks very much for being with us.
Aaron, again, congratulations on your big Hooters. The Hooters win.
You said what?
Wow, that was a slip of the tongue.
You know, these hot cross buns.
Yes.
I just had a bite of Georgie's bun, and let me tell you. What?
Yes, Carl.
Just keep talking.
It's got a dirty line in here.
I know.
And
Just
I don't
keep
like
talking.
it.
Don't know where it comes from.
Anyway, I think it's got too many bits in it, Georgie.
I would suggest you don't have a crack at my buns because they are very, very good buns, and I won't hear anything to the contrary.
I've seen Georgie's buns in the making.
Okay.
Excellent.
Every bloke to get out there and get a skin check and grow a beard. Cole, can you grow a beard for us? Come on, mate. You've got to get on
I'd
board.
probably have to take certain injections to pick up the hormones. I'd love to do that.
I tell you what, I'll grow a beard.
Yeah.
Because it's in my genes.
Yeah. It's in your genes? What? So it got me thinking, what do you have by your bed that is long and stabby or whatever that is going to make a mess of someone who tries to break into your house and try and steal something from your home? Georgie, do you have something?
Well, Tim's my long stabby thing, but I used to have the Olympic torch under the bed when I was single. But yeah, now I've got Tim.
That's an excellent long stabby thing.
In Washington, D.C., and also at the Penis Museum in Santa Rosa.
I contacted Kathleen Zellner, who took Ferguson's case pro bono.
Now, these little babies are so overwhelmed that they've started wearing your clothes.
That's cute.
Pussy, get out of my pants.
Wanted to congratulate Cliffley for his 1600th strikeout. A little bit of a tongue tie.
2,200 passengers are being blown on charter flights from the Bahamas to Maryland with a promise of a full refund and a future cruise.
I pledge allegiance to the flag.
Just in the last half hour or so, the flakes have begun to stick a little bit on the asphalt.
Those stories, and Steve McKay has more on a soggy forecast.
Winter weather warning right now. Here's a live look at the Fox 6 snow stick. This is out on the weather deck.
Sure you needed it, Annie. Did you get many spankings as a kid?
As a kid, no. No, wait.
Wait a minute.
Mark has a little wiener. Have you ever dressed the wiener up?
Yeah, I do. He's
What are you doing?
He's actually. I had a bug there for a second. He's
especially when you're talking to young classical pianists.
The study's being published today in the Annals of Neurology.
There's still plenty of time to take part in our last Stuff a Bus event.
Clark the bear, described as a young, friendly cub who can't wait to interact with the kids, also works He doesn't wear any pants. I think that is a gag photo. If we can switch to the next one.
First of all,
someone's getting sacked.
Because John's going to move north. The moisture from John left over, the spin, the storm itself will turn into a depression. Nothing really to worry about as far as wind goes, but watch where the precipitation will go. Some of it will head up towards the west.
Their third straight loss 6-4 to Philly last night. Pete Harnish on the mound for the Mets tonight.
Indicated and helpful. Dr. Janet Taylor, Jennifer Kratz.
Here's a Black Hawk helicopter.
Northwest began serving Peanuts merger partner, Atlanta-based Delta Airlines, has done for years. Georgia is the top peanut producer.
I'd like to eat candy corn one color at a time. If you're really getting OCD
about
it. Well, I'm not always a nibbler. I'm kind of a gobbler. I eat a lot of candy.
Time now for a full look at your forecast with Astrid. Maybe we can canoodle before you get into it about,
We're not going to be canoodling. What?
Oh, I thought canoodle meant chat.
Traffic tips. Also some good signs.
Bullshit is not having technical difficulties, so I'm watching Spain.
The great town names.
What was that? There's definitely something down there. There was, wasn't there?
Yeah. Bullshit is not having technical difficulties, so I'm watching Spain.
The great town names. Lititz.
It's Lidditz.
Dallas Mavericks championship trophy was also on display this morning for fans to get an up-close look at just the trophy, of course.
Last week, Twitter said guidelines were being updated due to confusion.
Trying to beat the world record for fist pumping. This isn't their live streaming. You know,
Okay. Yeah, we didn't need to see that. Thanks, Ray.
Not everything should be a
1
world
million
record.
BT customers could see their bills full.
We're waiting to hear from Jeremy Hunt.
Hey, he's on it. Winter's Day.
Had to be on there.
Yeah.
Had to be on there.
Yeah.
We're waiting to hear from Jeremy Hunt.
By and large, though, it is simply a lovely winter's day tomorrow. Bucket loads of sunshine.
Let's go back to the hose. Oh, that sounded terrible. Back to the hoses. Goodness gracious.
Photojournalist Brad Rice shows us how a forestry instructor gets his students to make and play the North American the flute in this traveling West Virginia segment.
The team started slowly not picking up Portland's double penetration.
Trust me, you're going to love my one-eyed monster.
Joining me now, former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee, who's the host of Huckabee, right here on the Fox News Channel.
Tanya Mosley is live at the park where protesters are set to pinch tits.
Matt Boner, Tiffany Thiessen, and Tim DeKay are the stars of White Collar. Good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
That would be Matt Bomer. Dividing the cold and warm air asses of warm air masses.
On the KTLA Morning News recently, this big showdown between the cities. That was an awful word slip.
Grab a hot cup of cocoa.
Then as we check the buoys outshore.
If you want to log on to myfoxandY.com.
RJ Virgie loves chocolate. One of our main kids. Oh, nice melons behind you there.
They're talking about things like the soy milk,
right?
You know, the rice milk.
Why not? Yeah. What else are we going to call it? Soy juice? You can't do that.
Soy jism.
7 day to make your weekend plans.
Takes a tough man to make a tender forecast, Nick.
I guess that's me.
Keep fucking that chicken.
Okay, I'll do
All
that.
right.
Round 50. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again tonight at 5 o'clock.
Apparently, they're the most popular creatures right now this time of year. Beaver breeding.
Those little guys are cute and cuddly looking. The beavers I've seen are bigger.
And not.
Yeah, and they don't look as friendly. So I don't know. Maybe I've seen my beavers in the wrong place. Moving on.
Republican strategist and CNN political contributor is always on time. Sorry, Leslie.
When on space missions, astronauts get used to eating freeze-dried foods, but today there's something fresh.
Gotta say, it seems like a better idea than eating food grown on Uranus. Let's take a look at the game of the night.
He's been thinking of
he's been
trying to make a planet joke.
Yeah.
Very lucky to see those whales in action. We went on our own trip yesterday, Georgie and Lisa, and we're going to show you some of the breaches and tail slapping action that we also witnessed in the next little while.
Oh, I love a tail slap. Thanks a lot for that, Emma. Good stuff. You're right. There's nothing beats a tail slap, Lisa. And 32 in a row. What about that?
Did you have strippers at your hen's nut?
A stripper turned up, but the only problem was my mother was there, and I spent the entire time in the corner.
Trying to keep her away from him?
No.
You and Michelle and Frank like to tease me when I talk about my Vermont weather stick, right? It arches up when high pressure is building in, and it deflects and falls downward when you have an area of low pressure in the area, and it's just going straight out, because yesterday we were kind of in between systems. So it really does work. It does.
I'm not having that.
We've been asking you this morning, how cold is it? Wendy says it's so cold that the local flasher was caught describing himself to women.
I haven't heard that one before.
There you go.
Something new every day.
Exactly.
Some good ones on there, weren't they?
There was actually, yeah.
I didn't get that last one. The local flasher was caught describing
It's so
himself to
cold.
women. Well,
Yeah, because he can't flash himself because it's cold. He'll have
It
shrinkage.
just shrivels up, doesn't it? And
Does it?
so I've heard.
so why is he describing himself then?
Because he's flashing, so he's.
Because it's too cold to, you know.
Forget it.
No.
Move on.
No. That was great, though. It was a great
Still no?
compilation. No. I don't get it.
He's describing himself, what he's flashing. Because you can't see it. Because it's too cold.
I get that it's too cold and it's probably shrunken and gone inside him pretty much.
That's
but
why the strippers,
That's
the
why he's
flasher,
describing
is
it.
describing himself
No, I don't
to
get it.
people. Oh, okay.
Because what do you say? Like what? How's he describing it? I genuinely don't get it. It's
Anyway,
just
it's a good video, that right?
It was a great compilation. That.
Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Don't forget like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.